What is up, everybody? Today, AJD Gaming here, and I'm back with Football Weekly. And I just want to say a massive thank you for last week. Like the amount of views I got on that last video and support, and I've got people on PlayStation messaging me now. Well, I wouldn't say I blew up personally, but I just want to say thank you. And I was nowhere near expecting that. But the amount of views I got because of what I don't know what I'd done, but I'm going to carry on with this weekly thing, and I'm hoping you'll enjoy it because it's not the greatest, but I've got nearly 900 views on it, and it's absolutely amazing. But I'm going to go to the first story of the week, what is probably one of the biggest ones. A lot of clubs have said about like the transfer window being closed early this summer. There's a few people that come out have said stuff about it. You've got Poch who's come out and say something about it, and they're obviously not happy about it because it's closing the window early, so they can't use it. And Spurs have voted against it, and I agree massively on that statement because it is needed to stay open a little bit longer. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, it needs to be stayed open. Just needs to stay open because like most other leagues are staying open still. Like I support Ipswich, they only closed yesterday. The window only closed yesterday for them. But about 2 weeks ago, I think it was now, or 3 nearly, it just closed to Premier League. What's just stupid. What needs to be fixed, and probably one of the other biggest things, which just honestly just needs to be stopped. Racism in football. There was a chant from the fans against Inter on Sunday. They're making racial abuse, and I think it was a chant. I wasn't 100% sure. It was a chant against Lukaku about a monkey. It's just racism needs to be stopped in football. It's killing the sport. People need to understand that. And a lot of footballers have come out for it. And it's stupid. Yeah. It was a monkey chant. And Romelu Lukaku said, many people in the last month have suffered from racism abuse. I did yesterday. Football is a game to enjoy by everyone. We shouldn't accept it from anyone from discrimination that will put our game in shame. I hope the football federations all over the world will react strongly in this case of discrimination. And he just goes on about we need to stop it, and it needs to be stopped. Honestly, it's disgusting. I support what he's saying all the way through. It does need to be stopped. It's unacceptable. Like, it's a game what everyone around the world will join in. If you watch the World Cup, every single person in the world joined in. My mum hates football, but she still got into it. And football has it's stopped a war, for fuck's sake. It stopped a war. It's a game to bring people together, not put them apart. And the fans people what were singing that chant and people who support that, honestly just needs to be stopped. It is disgusting to the sport. I don't deserve it. The fans are disgusting. I think the club of the fans have even said something about it, but it hasn't been confirmed. But it's disgusting. But the abuse just should be stopped. It's very similar to Keane last season at Juventus. Same club, same racism. And it's just stupid. You just shouldn't be doing it at all. It's disgusting. And Jadon Sancho's even come out and said something about one of the nicest kids of all time. The right mid from BVB. But one of the nicest things. It just has to stop, he says. And it's hard to see things like this because it feels like, why should we play football? Well, he's so right. And he's only 19. He's absolutely one of the nicest people, I think, in the world. One of the nicest footballers. And it just needs to be stopped. Honestly. It's a big shame to see a sport what's so big and what has such an impact just go downhill. And obviously you got the Shame with Bury, I didn't probably mention it much last thing, but I want to just pay my respects because one of the greatest teams in England have gone, and I'm probably gonna make a separate video on that. Hopefully, it'll be back by Wednesday about Bury and everything. Because I'm an Ipswich fan, I respect them massively, but Bolton did get taken back over, and they signed 7 people in one day yesterday. People who are in critical, they couldn't buy anyone, just bought several people. Luckily for us, we played them and we've got 3 points out of them. But they're going to turn around and they're going to bring it back. They are. I'll tell you that now. But let's move on to a few. There's another story that Alexis Sanchez says he does not regret joining Man United, but he's not getting enough playtime and he's pretty bad. I don't think. I think it's Daniel James has scored as many goals as him now. Well, it's just a bit stupid. Like, one of the best players at the moment. He's on fire at the moment and he's absolutely amazing. But that's happened. Got Mario Cardi, Mr. Cheater himself, heading off to PSG. Was another great signing. So did not Serge Gnabry. Bloody hell, Navas. Keylor Navas has also moved there. What makes another brilliant signing for them. I think PSG will be dominant dominant as usual. Can't really say it'll be dominant this season. But it's probably one of the better signings we've seen this transfer window. Especially, obviously, you got what's it called? Also, you got Lozano moving as well. Amazing player. He's moved. And it just needs to be stopped. And that's the only signings what's really been happening at the moment. There's nothing else really big. But I'm going to go on to the match results from Sunday first. You got the Everton Wolves game. Iwobi scoring again finally. I rate the guy. I think he's really good. Richarlison with 2 goals and was nearly close for Wolves to get another draw, but they haven't won a game yet. They've only drawn and haven't lost, but now they've lost finally. It's a shame to see Tottenham lose as well today. Well, draw. But what you can say, do you think it was a penalty or not? Leave in the comments if you think it is. I don't think it was personally, but it was so close. It's really hard to see to the eye, but I wasn't 100% sure on it myself. You've got Bolton losing 5-0 again, what's a big shame. Ipswich got the 3-0. I'm a massive Ipswich fan. I'm really happy that Ipswich won 3-0 again. Southend have sadly lost again, but I think they're going to get it back. They're going to come back from it. Liverpool obviously winning against Burnley. What can you do? They're dominant. Newcastle getting the draw back. What's very good, I think. Well, it's actually brilliant because everyone thought Newcastle was going to do really bad. Leicester, what I'm predicting top 4 this season. My mates, I'm going to say they're going to get it. Crystal Palace winning as they thought they would. Man City winning as they should. Chelsea, true again. They are really bad. And thank you West Ham. Also massive thanks to West Ham for beating Norwich. Goes down as one of the lads of the AJD Gaming. Any West Ham fans for beating them. And Man United is still in that bad streak with that 1-1. And you got EFL rounds. Nothing really happened except from Newcastle getting knocked out. And Everton beating Lincoln. And AFC Bournemouth getting it all. But that's really the main stories I would say today. For this week. Nothing's really happened amazingly. But I'm not sure what's going to happen with, especially Neymar. He is one of the greatest, could be one of the greatest, but he hasn't moved at all. And I want everyone to put in the comments who will be top goal scorer this season. I'm going Raheem Sterling, or I'm going someone who's not in the top 4 last season. But that's all for me today. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you for everything for last one. And honestly, I'm so grateful for everyone who watched the video last time. And I just want you to like and subscribe. It'd be absolutely amazing. It helps out a lot. Try and help me grow. I just really want to build it up. And I'm going to hopefully release a gaming video next week or this week. But I hope you're enjoying it. I'll see you all later. Peace.